Hi, Fashion Dolls. It is Wednesday, June 25th, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. I hope you all are doing well. This is sort of like the warm up as we get ready for our very special guest joining me back again today in the dollhouse. My good friend Dante will be joining me today. But this is the warm up. Hi, brothers. Shout outs to everyone if you're joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did y'all go and check out the outfit of the day? If not, I need y'all to go do so. Let me stand up a little bit. Look at that. Yes, bodysuit. Come on. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday, everybody. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all all are doing wonderful as I'm waiting on Dante, the spoken creator. He will be joining me in a few. Okay, he's ready. He's ready. Oh my God. Shout outs to the one and only Fashion Dolls. Ladies and gentlemen, music icon Angel Grant. And make sure you guys go and stream her music. She was signed by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And we know Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis worked with who? My girl, Janet Jackson. And I love her so, so, so much. And I love my girl, Angel Grant. So y'all make sure y'all go and stream her music. The Yoni House. Make sure that y'all going to follow her. Okay, this is the warm-up, but I'm about to add my very special guest. My guest is ready. Dante, Fashion Dolls, the spoken creator. Let me share this live with him so that we can get right into today's show. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Because I'm ready. All right? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right. Did y'all check out the flyer that Dante made on his page, the spoken creator? Go and check it out. She looks just like me. And I say Fashion Dolls as I'm greeting y'all as you're coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big shout outs to my brother, the K-Took Spot. He just did an interview with Taj from SWV. So I need y'all to go on over and check it out. It was a pretty dope interview. Again, at the Yoni House. Make sure y'all are following Angel Grant. The song is titled Little Red Boat. And I need y'all to go and check it out. Y'all remember that song, don't you? Go and check it out. And these times, we need some music. Music calms the savage beast, okay? So, while we're waiting on my very special guest to get here in the meantime, between time, did y'all enjoy yesterday's show with Jason? I had so much fun, but my phone died at the end. So, if you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It is up right now. And I noticed that I garnered some new subscribers on YouTube, so thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so, so, so much. Let me see how many interviews we are at, Fashion Dolls. Let me text him and let him know that I sent him the live. Yeah. All right. And drum roll, please. Hold on 1 minute. Let me check and see how many shows we done did throughout this past week. We did so many. The roll continues on, Fashion Dolls. The work will continue. We have done a total of 819 shows this week. And this will be show 820. So I want to say to each and every one of y'all, thank y'all so much for the bottom of my heart for tuning in every day, Monday through Friday, to see the guests, to engage in the conversation, all of that and so much more. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you, Fashion Dolls. We're waiting on Dante, the spoken creator, to get in, and then we will get the show cracking. But other than that, joining me tomorrow, we have a very sexy surprise. We have Nelson Davis coming back to the dollhouse. And I think this will be, his 7th interview with me? We've done so many already. So make sure y'all tune in. The king of Tubi himself will be here. Nelson Davis will be joining me tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in. And without further ado, let's welcome my friend, my colleague, back to the dollhouse, the spoken creator.
Yo.
Hello.
Sorry. I didn't put my headphones in. Hold on.
Are good. In the meantime, between time, welcome as y'all are just coming in, Fashion Dolls. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're just coming in.
Um,
As the spoken creator or Dante getting his earbuds in. In the meantime, between time, make sure y'all share this live with about 20 people. Let everybody know that we are on so that we can get this show crack a lacking.
We are here. It's live.
Yes. How have you been?
Well, I've been going through a still amazing spiritual awakening. And,
It's for a lot of us. It is for a lot of us. We're seeing a shift, or shall I say, a paradigm of so many things that is happening in the world that is awakening everybody up right now. And we touched on that yesterday. So you're not the only one feeling it. We're all feeling it, myself included. My mom's been sick. Send her prayers. Keep her in your prayers. It has been a balance taking care of her, making sure that she has everything that she needs, balancing
mhm.
out family, hosting this platform as well too, and trying to stay afloat. So I am there with you. You're not alone in this. I got you.
Yes, but before we, get into all of that, we got to get into fashion doll. So,
Yes, I seen it. You guys didn't see it?
yes. I've been working on it since last night. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to give you your flowers for just being, so amazing, for just, being very supportive, since the beginning, through the ups and downs, through the trials. So I hope you really love the cover art because, I had to pick through a lot of them, and I feel like that one gave your style.
She looks just like me. Have y'all seen it? If you
I wish.
haven't, please go to Spoken Creators page right now and check it out. When I seen it, I said, wait a minute, Fashion Dollar. And then you said, what? Only drop a new kill when I body you still.
Yeah.
I love it. When I seen it, I said, Dante, I love it. I knew you was referencing me because okay, she's got my hair, she's got my lips, she's got the legs, she's got everything. I said, this looks like me. So I'm assuming, okay, he wrote a song about the fashion dolls, but now that you're telling me, now that I know that the song is dedicated to me, I appreciate this.
Yes, well, this song was definitely dedicated to you. First, when I found the beat last night, it was like a minute and 37 seconds. I was like, okay, am I going to just do like 15 seconds and it just be a theme song? Maybe I, could give to her that she could use if she enjoys it or not. But then, as I listened to it, I said, you know what? Let's just, give a little twist to it. you know, and I'm not really a writer. I feel like from 2021 and 2020 when I was on the reality show, I feel like the reality show definitely gave me a gist of finding my way for sure. Because I would say before I did the reality show, I always had the mindset of either I'm going to do a real labor job full force, or I'm going to do my creative side full force. So I feel like after the reality show. It really helped me figure out unknowingly the path that I really wanted to go. Whether I'm still in school and stuff like that, but as far as me like something that I really 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 want to pursue. Before I play this song, I definitely want to say like it's a lot of people that be on these reality shows and stuff like that, as I witnessed through time and time again. Um, and I'm not going to say any names, but I'm sure we
Yeah.
all know.
All righty. Yes, it's some in there. All righty. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good. So I'm saying, you know, it's a lot of people in these reality shows that we have known, we have seen through the past couple of years, and just from my viewership, just watching, I've noticed a lot of these people don't continue their careers when they finish these reality shows. People that want to be rappers, people want to be music artists. I don't know if the reality show is making them comfortable, or if it's the same thing that's happening to me where it's kind of like, okay, the reality show is showing you, is this something you really want to pursue, or is this something that you just want to pursue because it looks good outside? Because I mean, I can say for myself, yeah, I don't go to the music, I don't go to the recording studio and stuff like that, and I do a lot of freestyles. I mean,
Yeah.
freestyles wasn't even something I even did on a reality show, but sorry. So yeah, but I feel like it just really gave me like after I did that reality show, after I did that stage play, after I did that my speaking role in an independent film in 2021, those three things unknowingly kind of I like check them off the list. It was kind of like, okay, well shoot, I don't need this platform to 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 make me stand up. Like I'm already tall. So I just really realized like the platform it really molded me to find my not even find my way, but just to just realize like okay, I have more to show. So I really do appreciate that platform. I just wanted to say that right now because I know me and that platform really left off on bad terms and stuff like that. A lot of things that I said because I didn't know the ropes and things like that, and because I wanted to go in there authentic. Even when I tried to play the reality show game, I really kind of felt like, oh, dang, like these people really not cool with me. These people really not my friends. Like, I just thought so much because I just put my all into it. But enough of that. We're gonna get into Fashion Dollar. I'm actually gonna play Fashion Dollar 3 times because that's my activation. Yes,
If you
Fashion
haven't seen
Dollar.
it, please go and check it out.
And I hope that you love it because I know I do. I'm gonna play it 3 times, okay?
Okay.
Just so you can get into it. It's gonna play on the speaker so you gonna hear it. Let's go. Hey, yeah. Y'all say keep on making shit up. Yeah. Ain't no crowd like shaking style, blend the tour. This everything she do at the door. I'm talking about style by Stevie. I'm talking about style by Stevie. Yes, you at the style by Stevie. Your, if you into, you know you gon' see me more. Check the style by Stevie. Check out style by Stevie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to bring that back. It just seemed like it was a little too far, and I'm gonna just play it from my phone because I want you to actually hear the lyrics.
I heard my name, and then I heard when it started off, it sounded like fashion show music. Like,
Yeah, that's why I love the beat when I found it. I said it gives me like fashion one way, you know. I you know I did my I could say I did my big one. The hey fashion part I actually added that in the last minute because I recorded the whole song and I'm like, oh shoot, the fashion dolls part that's the part that's her signature line. So I had to go and add that. And like I said, I recorded this all with my phone, Um, but I'm gonna play it from my TV because it can be a little louder. So let's go.
and this song,
Oh,
and
okay, here
check
we
it
go.
out.
All right, so I'm gonna turn it around so we can all see the thumbnail at the same time.
Up, and that is me in the picture, Fashion Dollar
Yeah,
2019.
I don't like this lady. Okay, whatever. So I love this thumbnail. It's really, really nice. I hope you love it. Okay, here we go.
I love it. She looks just like you.
Yeah. Y'all say keep on making shit up. Yeah. Ain't no crowd like shaking style, blend, couture. That's everything she do at the door. I'm talking about style by Stevie. I'm talking about style by Stevie. Yeah, you at the style by Stevie. Door. If you into, you know you gon' see me more. Shout to style by Stevie. Check out style by Stevie. Then this the interview by style by Stevie.
Big Daddy Dante really big. They came from PG, New York spitting. Damn, you know I'm this shit. Damn, you know I'm this shit. Damn, you gon' be like Dante. Can I get another little bit? Yeah, you a little bitch and you gonna be like it. Then you gon' be a clown. Shout out to everybody who in now. Start by Stevie. Shout out to everybody. You know I'm a lobby. You know I'm a body. Bag them up and take them outie. This is Start by Stevie channel, and you know that you gon' check channel. She gon' just channel. You gon' just channel. You know I channel. Channel Start by Stevie.
I love it.
So yeah, that's my dedication to you. I hope you really did love it.
I do. The thumbnail, everything. And how you incorporated my name into it. It's kind of hard to rhyme things with Style by Stevie. It's kind of hard to rhyme with it. But you made it work. You played with it. The cadence, everything blended in so well. Outstanding job. And I had no idea that he was working on this. This was not planned. Fashion Laws shocked me. I didn't find out until today when he posted the artwork, the cover work. And I said, okay, what's this? Is this announcing you coming back on the show? And then to come to put it together, he just explained it to me. No, it is a song about you and the show. So definitely go and check it out if you haven't. The cover work is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like, who is this woman sitting in the chair? I'm like, oh, I had to put two and two together. That's me. But
um, I'm sorry. 'Cause I know this is my interview, but um, during this interview, I wanted to play a song for you because actually that's actually the intro to how I actually want to start the interview.
yeah,
Honestly, because this is my third interview, and in numerology, you know, number three, I'm the creative communicator. So
three
number
times
three
the
is
charm.
yes. So you know, while we're on here, if you allow it, I'm actually going to play you some released music.
Okay.
Play you some
Go.
unreleased music that you know that may come out, that may not come out. I have like my second mixtape that I plan to put out, and then I have my actual project that I have planned to put out. But we're just going to just you know let it roll and see how it goes. Um, but okay, okay, we about to get a little you know rated R. So this song is called Duck Goose.
Okay.
Duck Goose. Okay, we're gonna play it over here. All right. Now, this is because you know a lot of people want to be picked, but they just they just a topic. So we're gonna do this again. Shout out to myself. Yeah. Talk on your ass been over. I don't give a fuck cause I'm not sober in universe. You gon' be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I rolled that bitch, rolled that blunt. Told that bitch don't play with me unless you wanna get fucked up. I said, baby, don't play with me unless you wanna get fucked. Fuck. Yes.
Fix that bitch, don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she think she hot. I don't give a fuck about that nigga who think he can stop. La 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 la. This ain't Christmas, but I'ma give everybody a lot. Ba 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 ba. That's another ba for another hit for another bitch that thought they was really hot. Ba ba ba. Now they really wanna give me that ba ba ba. And I'm not talking about
Okay. Now, okay, it's not gonna be. I'm not playing like a whole album or anything, but it's two more songs.
Okay.
It's two more songs. Now I want to say one thing. Going into 2025, after I dropped my mixtape on Christmas last year, um, I told myself I wanted to because now when every time I like was doing my music, it was always like my alter ego, like spoken creator or big test and stuff like that.
Yep.
Um, and going into 2025, after I dropped that project, I told myself that I was going to I was going to actually start my music actually with saying my name Dante instead of saying my alter egos. And I realized the type of energy and the intention that actually came behind it because I actually wanted to have something that actually made sense to myself. So the more and more I grew with just like growing as I do the music, I just feel so much better, when I am in my Dante bag. But yeah, it's gonna get a little bit more raunchy, but it was two more songs. The song about to play is gonna get a little raunchy, and then the last song is gonna mellow down. So the second song is gonna be me singing and rapping. And we haven't heard Dante singing and rapping in a long time. So this song is called "Boss." I'm bossy. All right, we're gonna get into it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All
Fashion
right,
Ballsy already? Come on in.
all right, let's go. Boss, I'm bossy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. Yeah. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. Yeah. Big game to another hater, told her wake up now. She said, Dante, I got the crown, baby, look around, not you, hurt you, baby, do. I don't give a fuck about a baby, boo. Yeah, I don't got no kids, but I got bop. I'm not talking about a nigga, cause he never drop. Been a top of never going down like a roller coaster, up and down. I make another sound like you can get closer, ooh, like I make a buster, ooh, and you wanna sister, ooh, and I don't give a. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. Yeah. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy.
Hey.
Yeah. Niggas really talking about I can't really rap. I said, baby, drop this shit in the back. I don't give a fuck about another. Like I said, the pigeons I be hot. Ba. Who I said stop. He said da. I don't give a fuck about a la. Who you mad? Cause I killed, you kill. Do you know that I feel real? Damn, first I was full of wise, then I became big testing. I know I give the prize. Shout out to Tessa Lena. Shout out to the shower. Shout out to Raheem. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy. I'm a boss, I'm bossy.
All right, now, sorry. So now, because I just want to get this song over. This song right here is I had to make this song. Um, this song right here actually came I could say really from the heart, honestly. This song is called "I Make Better Days." Um, it really came from the heart. It came from the heart. It really just showing like people want to like just situations, just kind of like you know what I can make your day better if
Mm.
you just if you just understand that we growing, but if it's kind of like you're still trying to keep me in the same energy, in the same cycle, in the same entrapment, it's kind of like, you know what? Look, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. But at the end of the day, people want to keep coming back around. They want to keep coming back around and acting like, oh, we're a match, or we're this, or we're aligned together. All in all, just to try to keep me in this same drug cycle. And I just had to realize, I'm like, it's the same thing over and over and over again. They keep trying to, oh, I'm interested in you. Oh, I want to date you. I want this. I want that. And every time I turn around, I'm sitting here like, no, no, no. This isn't how it's supposed to be. This
Right.
isn't how it's supposed to be. Because if it was supposed to be like this, then no, we wouldn't be needing drugs to be around each other. So
You
I mean,
found I was
you know,
going to say something. We
oh,
touched
yeah,
on that this week about letting go of people who have been like a bad influence to you. And you and me have had personal conversations on this. And my brother Sky has also came on the platform, I think, for our first or second interview. Yes, my mom
yeah.
is back out there. I hear her. So I'm gonna check on her at
Mhm.
the end of the show. But the point that I'm making is this. Sometimes you have to let go of people who are hindering you of your greatness. I see greatness in you. Like you were able to come up with this song about me. If you guys haven't seen it, Fashion Dollum is about me, it's about the show. Make sure y'all go and check it out. The artwork is beautiful. This is craft. This is creativity. You came up with this on the spot. I'm thinking this is an announcement of you coming back on the show for an interview with me, but it's a song you wrote about me, thanking me for being there, and you know I'm always going to be there for you. So those are the type of people that you keep within your corner and in your circle is the ones that are there helping you grow. And you know I'm not going nowhere. You know K Toops is not going anywhere. I think he's even invited you to come on his platform as well too. So I mean, you've got a tribe, a village behind you. And those are the ones that you keep behind you. The ones who are there trying to get you to go back down that dark path, that dark circle, you let them go. They are not good for you. Trust me, I've had that experience as well too, where I've had people where I've just had to let go because it's too toxic for me. And not just as friends, but even as family members, I've had to love them from a distance. So sometimes you have to love people from a distance. But like I said, I think you were doing a great job. Again, I'm proud of you. You came up with this right on the spot. I didn't even have any clue that he wrote this song about me in the show Fashion Dolls. I didn't know. But I want you all to know that as well too. When it comes to letting go of people, it can be painful. Sometimes we have to let go for our own sake of our well-being. And it can be sad for a lot. I'm hearing my mom out there going off.
Yeah, you
But
get
I'm trying so hard, y'all. And y'all knows it too. Y'all knows it. But
it.
I'm trying to drown it out. Okay. So like I was saying, I want y'all to remember this from a lot of people. Again, that tribe of people. I have a tribe of people backing me. Shout outs to my colleague Tit for Tat, this and that, Alvin. And I met Alvin through my colleague Bubs the God and my other colleague Harold. And Harold's birthday is today. So happy birthday, Harold. Hoping that you are having an amazing birthday. Shout outs to Harold, shout outs to Bubs, shout outs to Spicy, shout outs to Bossman, shout outs to Deshaun. That is my tribe that is behind me. Shout outs to Conscious TV. Y'all show me so much love and y'all make me feel like a queen. And that is what I admire. I don't even ask for it. I don't ask for a penny. I don't ask for anything. What I need is support, and they give it to me. We have created a bond that is unbreakable, and we chat and check on each other. We're not able to get
Mhm,
to each other all the time. Even for me and
mhm,
you, we have a bond that no one really can get in between because we really understand each other. We're in sync. And even my brother Sky understands you. When he came on here, and the advice that he gave you is what I will always remember it. He said, go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. So that means if you're willing to tolerate me, you can't take me at my best, my worst. You got to be able to be with me all the way. And that's
Yeah.
that support, that unconditional support. So we rock with you here. You know I rock with you. Me and you, we have a bond that
Yeah.
nobody can break. And that's
Yeah.
the same for me and my colleagues, Alvin, Tit for Tat, this and that. My brother, K Tooks, who comes in and shows me mad love and support. I don't even have to pick up the phone. K Tooks will pick up the phone and he will call me or text me and be like, sis, how are you doing? That is love. That is unconditional love and support. And his mother is my mother. My mother is his mother. I remember when and I remember texting you when my page got hacked, my Instagram page got hacked, and I had to
Mm-hmm.
start all over. You were one of the ones that I texted. And I said, Dante, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to start all over. I was devastated. K Tukes, Dante, and Conscious TV were the three that I messaged about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I messaged Bubs as well too. I had to start all over. Everybody I had to start over with interviews and everything. K Tukes was one of the ones who helped me retrieve some of my interviews. So you guys would have vintage classic interviews of how the old backdrop and everything used to look because of my brother K Tukes. He retrieved all of those old interviews. And I think we were in the middle of a pandemic and how we were doing interviews, we're still doing them like we're doing now, virtually. But I say that to say this. Find that tribe, find that circle of people, and be careful who you allow into your circle. If that circle is small, that's good. You only
Yeah.
keep the immediate, intimate people around you. But again, like Scott said when he was here the last time, and I remember him giving you this advice, go where you are celebrated, not
Yeah.
tolerated. K
Yeah.
Tukes? No, K Tukes is in Florida. I think K Tukes is still in here. He's in Florida. He's in the Florida area. I'm in South Carolina. But I think Keon, I forgot Keon. Shout outs to Keon. Keon is in the Carolinas, if I'm not mistaken, in our group, in our circle. So shout out to
Yeah.
Keon as well, too. I didn't want to leave anybody out. But make sure that you are celebrating and pouring into the people who are pouring into you. And for you to
Yeah.
do something like that where you wrote a whole song about me, I had no idea. I did not know he was doing this, Fashion Dogs, but I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And then when I seen the cover work, the artwork, hi Jason. Make sure you guys go and check out my conversation that I did with Jason Taibu yesterday. Great conversation. Um, and I hate that my phone died at the end. I see y'all are all are coming in. Y'all are showing me so much love and support, and I want to say thank y'all so much. The love it won't go unnoticed. So thank y'all for supporting my platform. This is interview 820. Did y'all know
Wow.
that? Yeah. So we are not stopping. The grind is on. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of y'all, thank y'all for supporting me, tuning in on a daily, watching every day, Monday through Friday, whether it's on your work break or while you're on set, slipping in to see. I go live every day, Monday through Friday, and I don't stop. I don't care if it's 500 views, 3 views, 15 views. I don't care. I want to say thank you all for just coming in, taking a minute. And then people have been going back and watching the replays. So thank y'all for that and leaving your 2 cents in the comments. That lets me know that you care, that you're there. You don't have to send me anything. I don't ask for your money. I don't need your money. All I ask for is your love, your support unconditionally, and that you guys network with each other. Hence why Monday's show, yes, Monday show, where I did 3 interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know I scheduled 2 at the same time, but
Mm-hmm.
God's work is. We're gonna talk about the power of things going in 360 and aligning in a full 360 circle. I had Mark Angel and I had Sherrick on as well, Sherrick O'Quinn, and we were talking about the Noah's Ark. Mark mentioned the Noah's Ark, Patrick Ian Polk. Come to find out, Sherrick auditioned for Patrick Ian Polk. So y'all see how that full 360 moment
Mm-hmm.
works and aligns? They didn't even know each other. But when we did our panel, they clicked instantly. So I'm in the business of bringing people together. I'm sort of like, how can I say it? Like the matchmaker, but you're not doing it for people in relationships. You're doing it to network people as far as their business standpoints. Because
Yeah.
Sherry acts, Mark creates music as well too, and that's somebody I want you to check out as well too. Is Mark Angel? Definitely
Okay.
check. He's going to be performing in New York pretty soon for Pride. It's Pride Month, so he's going to be doing a lot of performances because
Okay.
it was hard for me to get his flyer made because he was so busy doing a lot of performances going around and stuff. But that is somebody you got to check out, Mark Angel. And
Okay.
if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the likes. He was one of the ones who broke barriers for us to have open LGBT artists. We wouldn't see a Saucy Santana or a Michaela J or a Billy Porter and so many others, a Big Frida, if it wasn't for Mark Angel. Mark kicked down those doors, and it was in the 06, 08 era where it was very taboo for artists to come out and be open with their sexuality. But Mark Angel was one of the ones. And he was like, why you keep calling me a legend? I said, because you are. You broke barriers down for people like myself and so many others and yourself to be able to have our platforms, whether it's through music. So remember that. Always remember that. Always remember that there are people out here who care genuinely. And I was telling my mother that as well too. Sometimes she's with her being sick, it's like sometimes she feels like people don't care. I said, there are people who care about you genuinely. And if something was to happen to you, I don't know what I would do. I would go back to the end of the world and back for my mother. I would torch the earth for my mother. I don't play. I'm a tigeress about her. And as it pertains to family or anybody that I care about, I am very protective. And that is the Scorpio nature. Scorpios, we are very protective. And we're petty. Yes, we're petty and we're crazy sometimes. But we also are very loyal. I can tell you that. We're very loyal. And my mother said one thing in the living room. Me and her were talking one day. She said, I got your back. And I said, vice versa. I'm your child. You're my mother. And that bond that me and my mother had is unbreakable. The same bond that me and Dante have is unbreakable. The bond that I have with my colleagues, Alvin, Bubs, each and every one of us, when we get together, it's a good time. Deshaun, all of them. The bond we have with each other is unbreakable. There is no beef, there is no rift with anybody. I don't have any beefs with anybody. You have nobody's ever heard any beefs, anybody hating on Miss Stevie. Yes, people unfollow, they block or whatever, but I let it roll off my back like water. You're gonna lose people out your life and out your circle as you continue to grow in your next destination. And people have to realize that sometimes you have to let go. But for you, what I would say is just get rid of the bad people out of your circle. Nobody's heard
Yeah.
of any beefs with Miss Stevie because I try to stay in my lane and focus on what I've been focusing on, which is making change for the world, making change for our people, making change for everyone that is black or has a shade of brown in their skin. I want us all to be treated equally. So I want to say this to you as well too. Keep going. Keep going. As you're creating, keep going on your journey, focusing on your music and such, because I see so much in the horizon for you every time because I'm sub to your channel. When you post an update, I head right on over there and I like and I
Yeah.
support. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
No,
So don't give up. Go
I
ahead and
definitely,
talk. Let's cut you off.
no, so I definitely, truly appreciate your support. It definitely, shows. I mean, I guess as the years go on, you start to realize like social media doesn't really, it's not as important as it seemed back then. Well, I guess for me, and just it's not that I have any hate in my heart or anything. I feel like that was just
No,
uh there was just a time that I experienced it all, and I
dark
feel like every.
period. And I was there to witness it. I remember you coming on the show, I think we did 3 interviews. I've lost count. We've done so many. Just like with Nelson, who's coming on tomorrow. I've lost count of them. But I know every conversation that we've had has been a learning experience for you. And I see growth each and every day. I see change. Because the last time you were here, you had a glow and you still have that glow, that aura. But it's just
Mm,
like something is bothering, I can tell. And it's that letting go of people that you truly genuinely care about because they hurt you. It hurts. And I understand I've been there before where I've had to let people go out of my life. Yeah, I love them, but I have to love them from a distance. Trust me, I've been in that position where it's just like I have to regroup and do what's right for me. I have to take a walk and walk away and focus on me. And so a lot of people can relate to that, having to let go of the people that they love because they're toxic for them. And it's
Yeah.
like at a certain period of time, we grow. We all want to spread our wings and soar.
Yeah.
So I understand 100%. And like I said, you have that support system, myself, K2s, and others included. We will be there for you. So
Um. Oh, okay. So,
don't
like
you
you were
start getting
saying,
emotional on me.
no,
Mm-mm.
no, 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 no. um, I play my music, but I know, like you were saying, as far as like maybe not, I wouldn't say something even bothering me, but I'm going to just I have this closing affirmation to seal a certain chapter in my life that I'm about to speak.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
I love it. Because I do affirmations every morning. Affirmations and prayer. That is something that I do. It's a ritual for me. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm actually reading from my phone, so this is where it ends. Every false tie, every spirit that tried to drain me, I release you.
Mm.
No part of me belongs to that world anymore. I revoke every unspoken contract I never agreed to. I send back every projection, every manipulation, every curse, every lie. I speak life over myself, love over my path, and light over my name. This voice is mine. This soul is whole. This chapter is closed. It is done. It is done. It is done. And to speak on the affirmation, it's not that I'm closing the music chapter. I'm closing the chapter of me where I use the music to express my frustration when that's not the best outlet, honestly.
Yeah.
And the more I keep, doing it over and over again, that's where I keep getting stuck in the same cycle over and over and over again. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing great. Okay, this is good. This is good. But it's kind of like, Dante, it's good, but I mean, do you hear stuff you're talking about? Is that the life that you really want to live? I mean, because I mean, your words are powerful. So the more and more, I'm like, okay, no, I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to push through. I don't. It's not that I'm going to close that chapter. It's just I'm just going to focus on what's in front of me and not what's surrounding me still, because I feel like I'm still. I wouldn't even say holding on to something, but I feel like I'm just. It's something trying to hold on to me. Like it's literally trying to hold on to me over and over and over again. And I'm gonna be real and transparent. I feel like doing the meth drug from 2021. The reason that this cycle always continued over and over and over again doing that drug, honestly, was because the drug, it felt like a relationship, but it started to realize like, okay, this is a false relationship, because when I'm not high, this is not who I really am. This is not how I really feel. So I'm going back to my music and I'm sitting here like, no, this is not me. And that drug kept trying to pull me back in over and over again, constantly trying to tell me, no, Dante, you need me for your happiness. And because I was so deep inside of it, when you stop doing the drug, when you trying to recover, it feels like you down to 0% of energy. So it kept pulling me back over and over again, and to the certain point where I had to say, you know what, I'm going to be good. And I think we spoke about this on the last interview where I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to be good whether you know whether I do this or not. I had to just really literally just come to an understanding within myself, because honestly, I mean, no matter how many people I told, let's say even speaking on family, even when I spoke to my family and told my family I was going through this drug situation, that it was crickets. Nothing. No, nothing. But I mean, I truly, honestly, I could say I appreciate them to not saying anything because it didn't have me in my head thinking more and more and more about it. It just
Right.
kind of made me more and more just like, okay, well, they're not speaking on it, so why should I speak on it? But then, like you said, even family, when it comes to like support and stuff like that, I just don't know. I mean, I just don't know. I feel like it's a lot more to my life that I don't know. Like I said, my mother passed in 2006, and then my brother passed, and so me literally being on my own for a very long time, and then like growing up, and then my father hitting on me and stuff like that. Me and him really didn't have the best relationship. Even when I would tell him like about like the way he would hit on me, he was like, "Oh, well, you're a man now, so you know, you're an adult." So I mean, I would say in 2020, like I used to like curse my dad out and everything because that was just the frustration because it was kind of like I'm talking to a wall, and to a certain point where I had to just hit him up one day and tell him, you know what, I forgive you for all you've done. And ever since that moment, we have a better relationship. And I can say for sure he supports anything that I do. But honestly, I'm going to tell you on this live, I really feel like I said, it's a lot of my life that I don't know, even to the point of deep down inside, I feel like maybe I could be adopted because I'm like maybe my my mother's side of the family, they don't talk to me, they don't want to support me. My father's side of the family, it's kind of it's no connection. It's no connection on either side, and it's kind of like, do I want to figure out why? Like, I mean, honestly, I mean, like I said, I really don't know what happened. When I was kind of like I was growing when I was growing up, I really don't know what kind of happened in my family. But just to give you like a little backstory, I mean, I just know growing up, just as a kid, I mean, me, my mother, and my brother would stay at my grandparents' house, and we would just be like cooped up in a room, and it kind of be like me and my brother, we would get nothing for Christmas, nothing for our birthday. So even my mother passed, me and my brother had to go live with my grandparents and stuff like that. I got like 15 cousins and stuff like that, but they get everything, and we still got nothing. And to the point where my brother he started stealing stuff around the house, and he had to go live with his father. So even like from sixth grade all the way up to me graduating high school, I literally could say I didn't get anything, and I didn't get none. And it wasn't even that. It was kind of like I was just left out from everything, even to the point of Um, and my grandparents probably don't even know this, but I mean, even to the point where because my grandparents would kind of like shelter me so much that I literally would just in 12th grade I was telling them I was staying out of school for tutoring when I was literally just on the step team the whole entire time because I was doing something that I really loved, and I had to really keep that from them because it wasn't no love, no support, no nothing, even to the point of when it was time for me to graduate, I came home, I had my graduation invitations and passing them out to all my family. And like, we're not going to that. You're not graduating. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not taking off of that. And even to the point of my grandmother even told me, because, for my mother passing, I would receive $500 every month from Social Security, but it was in my grandmother's name. And when it came to my graduation, because my grandmother basically told me, Dante, I want you to stay back in 12th grade one more year to keep getting your Social Security money. And because I didn't stay back, she didn't come to my graduation. And I would say, I mean, those things, those things made me do bad stuff, like do let's say vengeful stuff, growing up because I did not understand what was going on. And even to this day, I mean, I apologize. I spoke my piece to my grandparents. I spoke to my piece, And it seemed like it's not like that I'm trying to do something to please them or do something to get their graces, but it's kind of like am I a part of it? Am I a part of this family? Like I just don't know honestly, but I don't, because a lot of people say, "Oh, do you want to talk to your grandparents, talk to your family, close that chapter?" But I feel like it's kind of like I don't want to even go back there. I mean, I do want to understand, but I don't know what I want to understand at this point. It's kind of yeah, it's just it's a little crazy. And then what I found out as far as my birth and stuff like that, I asked my father one day, like, oh, how was I conceived? Like, just to kind of try to get some backstory. And he had told me that one day him, my mother, and her sister, they all stayed in like an apartment building in Maryland. And him and his two friends, they had made a bet to see who was gonna get my mother pregnant, and he was the one who got her pregnant. But then it's kind of like he went to jail, so it was kind of like he went to jail right afterwards. So it's kind of like, okay, I don't know what's really real, and I don't know even if that was something that was true that what he told me. Yeah, I don't know if that was something true or not, but you know, it kind of I just don't know like where I stand at, and I feel like that's where that's where my journey of not understanding myself always goes all the way back to. Cause it's kind of like, okay, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have that, then that, I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to understand it, but it's I don't know where to start.
And I was just about to make a suggestion when, as you were talking, a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm seeing that a lot of famous people. I'm pretty sure you've seen the show with Henry Lou Gossett Jr., where people are literally going back and tracing their family roots to find out if they have more family, to find out the family bloodline and connection, and so much more. That's what I
Mm,
think you should do. If
yeah,
you want to know more, if your family is not giving you the answers, there could be family members who could probably break it down and give you the answers. So
yeah,
that's just a suggestion, just a thought. Think about it. If you're not getting the answers all the way from you said your mom's side of the family, and then your father's side of the family, it's just like, okay. But you said your dad supports. So you could talk to your father a little bit more. That's up to you, but follow your heart. It's in your heart. It's follow your gut instinct. It won't lead you wrong. So I have both of my parents, my mom and my dad. So I know who's my mom and my dad. But I also have family in other cities as well too, in New York. I have some in
mm,
Maryland, come to find out. Of course, North Carolina and other places as well too. But I would love to go deeper into my family roots to find out if I have family in the Caribbean, things like that. So I would say trace those roots to find out if you have other family members as well too. You have siblings, they can tell you a little bit of the gist as well too, but that's just a suggestion. It's up to you though. It's up to you. It's your choice to find out more if you want to find out more and build that solid connection with your family. But you always have me. I remember you telling me that your mom passed, and that can be difficult to feel like you're left alone. That's my fear, is losing my mom. That is my fear, and I've never revealed this until now in this interview with you. That is
yeah,
my fear. My mom's sick, and I keep saying, Lord, I need to go on ahead and start making arrangements and stuff. And she's like, no, you don't need to do that. It's God's time. It's God.
yeah,
When it's God's time for him to call me home, other than that, I'm not going nowhere. She is a fighter. She's a Libra. So this sickness or whatever that's got my mom down, I hear her out there cursing somebody out now. She must be not too sick to do that. But y'all can't hear. That's why I tried to drown y'all out. Y'all nosy fashion dolls. But I say that to say this. Trace those roots. You never know. You never know. I think they used, what
mm,
is it, 123 and Me, or I can't remember the name of it. Alvin, help me out. Where you can trace your family roots and find out where your family is. And if you have other family members in other countries, they might can tell you the story deep of how you were conceived and more than that as well too. Your father did, but if you want to know deeper, You know, like, okay, this is your mom's side of the family. This is your cousins. This is this, that, and the third. They'll break it down to you further. Those family members will. So you have options, but just know that I'm there. K Tooks is there, and others are there, and my supporters are there as well too. So
Hmm.
yeah, don't forget it.
Yeah, I'm truly definitely going to I'm in school and stuff like that. So I'm really just staying focused. 'Cause it's getting hard on the school, but I'm trying to. I'm everything is really really just aligning. If the transition is for me to transition into the adult that I'm supposed to be, that I'm going to just follow it and take it step by step, one day at a time, and not overthink it. And oh yeah, but on other news, I actually went if or say if any of your followers, or if anybody is in New York or in the New York area, please hit me up. If you are like in the Bronx, if you ever went to a Broadway show, if you've never been to a Broadway show, I actually went to my first Broadway show on Saturday.
How was
Um,
it?
it was it was definitely eye opening for sure. The library up the street that I go to a lot, they actually had like flyers to go to the Broadway show for free. So I actually got to go. I took somebody that I had met, and we actually had went down there, and we actually had went to see the Pirates and Penzam. This is actually a very, very interesting show. The house was really, really packed. I would say for sure. It was literally in Times Square, and I've been trying to go back ever since. I mean, it was a really amazing show. I mean, it's a lot of comedy. It's a lot of singing. It's a musical. But I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know which part I love the most, but I do know after the intermission, going back into the second part, I shed a tear or two. It was I don't really know what was going on, but it was really, really like I felt it. Like it was really, really amazing. Like one of the best things. So if anybody is in like I said in New York and are interested in going to Pirates the Peasants musical, whatever this is. The Pirates musical. It was very, very amazing. I can get you free tickets, or I can just get you. Actually, I'm gonna show you real quick the flyer that 'cause they have like a discount code and everything, and it was by far one of the best things I ever had attended. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, so this how the flyer would look. The flyer, Pirates of Penzam. And to add on to that, and to my acting, I actually will be doing participating in a workshop for the Roundabout Artists in Residence. I will be starting this on Wednesday, July 2nd. So I guess that'll be next Wednesday. I'll be doing it from July 2nd to the 9th to the 16th. And it says, um, okay, I'm just going to read what the actual workshop is. It says, how you move through the world tells a story. What would that story look like on paper or on the stage? This workshop will guide participants through the creative process with a focus on community, mind body connection, and storytelling. By exploring the world around them and embodying character, participants will write and perform monologues or scenes inspired by what moves them in the world. So yeah, it's actually a thing where I guess we're going to be able to do the workshops. We're going to be able to turn our life stories into scenes, and we're actually going to have an actual performance. So that's going to be really, really amazing for me. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. I can see myself on Pirates of Penzam, or just even just this is going to be the first time ever to be able to be in a workshop doing some acting. Like this is going to be just amazing, honestly. I'm very excited about that. And because I know we're getting to the exciting things, is we haven't even got to the most exciting thing yet. And the next exciting thing is I'm proud to announce I have been selected for Chime's Scholar Foundation. Chime Bank will be paying for my entire tuition. Yes, they're gonna be paying $20,000 every single year. So after I graduate and everything, they're actually gonna pay it all back to my schooling. And I went through the paperwork and everything for that. So, yeah, I can't wait. You know, I took some amazing photos some photos like for the in the library and stuff like that. I had to have like a work style photo, and I had like a headshot. So yeah, I sent that in on the 20th, and yeah, I'm just I appreciate that. Honestly, I really
Look at
do.
all the
You
love
know,
you get.
yeah, I was working really really hard just to make sure every single thing really aligned. So even like just keeping me even more on track, you know, to make sure the scholarship is everything is just flowing correctly, and I'm not really worried about the noise in the background. It's going to be there, but the more and more the noise in the background, the more and more I know that I'm doing something right. Because if there's no noise, then it's kind of like, okay, what are you doing? I mean, you know,
And I told Jason this here. Jason's in the comments. Jason Thibodeau. Make sure you guys please go and check him out. Actor, writer. I think I told Jason that, or I told either Kenny. It was Kenny Denda this week. It's a quote from Rihanna that I live by, and I want you to remember it as well too, because we both are deep into quotes and manifestation and
mm-hmm,
affirmations. Rihanna says this in her quote. She says, "Focus, don't focus on the chaos. Focus on getting to the finish line." So
yeah,
that means there's going to be distractions. There's going to be hurdles there that you're going to have to duck and dodge, but keep focused. Keep focused. Like we're seeing everything that's going on in the world right now, but there's so many rollbacks that are against us as Black people. But we will keep thriving. We will keep going. Again, I am so proud of you. I had no
yes,
idea you have been working on this. And when you came and announced to me that you were going back to school and now they're paying for your tuition, that is amazing. And look at the love that you're getting in the comments as well, too. People are proud of you. And that's because you didn't give up. You've been through all of the obstacles. Now you are at the point of your life where you can say, or just take a deep breath, like, I've made it. I'm
you know,
here. I feel complete. All of these things that are aligning for me, as you said, they are aligning, and I'm big on that as well too. They are aligning perfectly. What is for you is for you, and nobody can take that away from you.
yeah. I truly appreciate that. Honestly, I mean, I feel like when I received this message, I received it on and I would say when I signed up for this term scholarship, I signed up for the term scholarship back in March last year. I sent my essay in and stuff like that, you know, and you know, fast forward to what June 12th, which was like what a week or two ago, and then I'm gonna show you what it says. It says, "Hello, Dante. Congratulations. You have been selected as a Chime Scholar finalist. Over 2,000 applicants were received this year, a record number, and your hard work and dedication stood out to our team." So I already just had to send in my paperwork and everything, and it was just like literally let me see if it clears up. It was just probably one of them best experience, one of the best just feelings ever. Even just during that time of me having to get the paperwork together, get everything together for my schooling or for my pictures and stuff like that, it was so many distractions, so many distractions. But even when I had those distractions, I wasn't even really even worried at all because I knew that I was going to have it because the deadline was the 20th, and I knew I was going to have everything in for it no matter what. So I mean, even with the distractions, it was kind of like, okay, that's cool, but I'm still going to do it. Okay, I'm still going to do it. So I definitely could say I really appreciate the distractions because the distractions actually they help me keep clearing the way for where I'm walking towards. Even though I sometimes you can't see the way, you can't see your journey, but you you can just feel it when it comes to you. Like I just it's it does I feel like I could be in my head a lot, but I think this is a natural thing. But for the last thing, because that was just saying thing. For the last thing, this is a very special moment I want to announce that my mother's birthday would have been June 17th, which was last Monday.
Oh,
God rest her soul. But we had more blessings on her birthday because my baby girl cat had three beautiful cats on my mother's birthday at 10:45. So
mm.
that's just a new addition to my family. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with all these five cats now. They can be a little a lot, but I feel like they definitely changed the energy in the atmosphere in my room, like in my house. Honestly, like just seeing my girl cat, go into birth, and then like the way she transformed into this whole mother mode, it really just I don't I feel like the cats they definitely keep me grounded for sure.
Oh yeah.
So as much as I be like, I'm ready to get rid of these cats because they be doing a whole lot, but I don't know how these next three cats are going to be. But
They gonna have their
well,
own personality. Each one is gonna have their own personality.
yeah, I'm really excited. It was an experience, honestly. Like my cat just like out of the blue, she's like, mind you, this was at 10:45 at night. My cat just like meow 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 meow. And I'm like, what? What's going on? What? And then she goes in there and she drops her first kid. Now, my cat had been like huge for a minute. And I'm saying, like, I'm fussing at her, like, stop eating all this food. What is going on with you? Like, I'm like, if this cat is pregnant, she would have been already had these kids. But I'm like, what's going on? I was literally ready to get rid of her. And then she just dropped the kid off. I'm like, wow, on my mother's birthday, like that was a very significant moment. Like on this, so now the kids have the same birthday as me, the 17th. The
Okay.
17th was really a very very significant number, and I do want to show you my little kids. They are I named them already. They are very very crazy. I haven't picked them up or nothing. Even like the mother cat when she had her first kid, she came out and brought the kid to me and set him on the mat. I'm like, take the kid back. What's going on with you? Like, no, no, no. And she did it one by one. Like she was like, oh, look, Dante, see me, look. And it was just an amazing experience to really see it. So we're gonna. Oh, actually, the mother's in here with kid, but we're gonna look at her. Girl. This is
Oh,
cat. Girl, move. What, girl? Now look at our babies. She's like, you can't show my kids.
oh,
Ah, mama, stop.
oh, that's so precious.
Yeah, they getting big. Is it four kids? Oh my, oh no, oh my God, that gray one is just really big. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, I named my kids are named. Look, she like look, she came out. She like
She
you can see it. Then
protected
she went
them.
back in. Right.
She protected them.
She literally let us see it, and then she went back away.
She said,
Look, so I named the three window. One of my cats is named Window, Windeo, because that would stand for always winning money, always winning dough. Window. I named the other one Gene, Gjean, Gene, and then the third one is named Pormo.
mm.
I don't know where Pormo came from. I don't even know where these three names came from, but they very unisex names. I named them before I even really got to really look at them. So yeah, they are very very interesting. The father is being so. First off, if anybody out here got cats or know how to take care of cats or kittens, please help me, please.
My colleague Bubs the God has a cat, so I'm gonna link you up with him.
Yes, like truly, honestly, I do not know. Like I said, we are in week 2, and you see how big them cats already are. The kittens already are. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to cat proof this whole entire place, honestly. But
Because
you
they
know,
will get in your furniture. I don't know if y'all follow Rayshonda. Her name is Rayshonda. I think that's her name. And she has a
mhm.
cat. Well, I think she has two. But if you guys follow her, you know she has a cat. And her cat climbed up on the top of her shelf and broke
Yeah.
one of her statues. So
Oh wow.
yeah, yes, they get into everything. They are
Look,
inquisitive and they're very sneaky. I have a
yeah,
toy poodle, so I don't have any cats. I mean, they come
look,
outside. We have a cat that comes in our yard and sneaks around, but we have dogs in this house over here. So, but my colleague,
yeah.
Dr. God, he has a cat, so he can help you. I'll link you up with him.
Yeah, I was I definitely always growing up with kind of like dogs and stuff like that. So even kind of like having a cat. The last experience I had with the cat when I was a kid was when the cat tried to come into my grandparents' house and I had to close the door. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Hmm.
But you know, I would say for sure they definitely keep me grounded. They definitely keep me I guess they turning me into like an adult because they I gotta stop my music at a certain time, turn my music down. My cats do not play no games, and this is the father. So you see, this is the boy cat,
Oh, he's up there
City.
resting. Oh, he's so beautiful.
Stop. Yeah, right, but he's a sneaky one. He's the one that be like all quiet, but he the one that be like,
Yep. Hmm.
mm. He's the little sneaky one. He likes to kind of like be all nice, but then mm. But you know they are very very I don't I don't know. What's your suggestion? Keep all the kids? Because I don't know. Do you think I can handle 5 cats? I don't know. This sounds like a lot. That sounds like it's like it's like it's a good transformation, but I just don't know mentally. I literally don't know mentally if that's for me. But you know, I'm just going to just I'm going to keep on keep pushing and keep just keep doing myself. Just keep doing my biggest one. Honestly, no, I did. I don't know if this. Um, I don't know if this will probably. Yeah. I'm going to ask you because I feel like you're pretty. You'll
Hmm.
be good with just help me out just with this question. I don't know if the director. I don't know if you saw that I sent my video in for the Journey of a Single Mother movie. Because you know I was a part of the stage play back in 2021 in
Yes,
Atlanta.
I remember
Yeah,
seeing that.
so I sent that in, but then after I sent it in, I was had like a week or so later. I went back and looked at it, and I said, "Oh shoot, I was so fast trying to like AI helping me trying to like rehearsal that I had missed a couple of the lines that was like in the beginning of the thing, but I didn't I just kind of like did the lines that showed more of the emotion. I didn't do nothing wrong, but it was kind of like so what I did was I wrote the director on Instagram and I told her that I apologized because I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't even know that I had missed a couple of lines that was in the scene. And she said, you know, you could send it, you could go back and send a second video in if you want to. So my question to you is, what is your take, or you or your audience, what would be your take? And would I be doing this? Should I send a second video in, or should I be okay with what I sent? Like,
It's what did the director say? She said you can send a second one in. So I would go with sending a second one in just for backup. Be on the safe side. If it's an audition, send the tape in definitely. Send it in. Make sure you have everything that you need. Mark, dot every I, cross every T. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I've sat with a lot of actors and they said, okay, I got to do my audition tape. I got to make sure that I send it in. Everything's got to be right. The lighting, everything. I got to make sure that I get every single detail. Don't miss any details. So that would be my suggestion: is send the second one in after you've done your editing, recording, everything, make sure that it's submitted in the way she wants it. Yeah. So you can get that role. We want you to get that role so you can come back. You said you've auditioned for some things. Pirates. So I want to see you on that stage on Broadway. Make sure that you are sending in every single thing that they request you to send in so that you can get the part and you can get that call back. Because it's going to happen. If you got the pop, the last time you said you got the pop the balloon, they wanted you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more to come. If
Yeah.
they're reaching out to you and saying, hey, come to these auditions, send everything in the way they want it. So I would send the second one in. Fashion dolls, do y'all agree? Let me know.
Yeah. And I would say one other thing I did, 'cause I did a lot of background work before. I think after I did that Beyonce thing in 2019,
Oh yeah.
I stopped doing the background work and I felt like okay, I elevated. But yeah, actually, I had got back on the Casting Network's website. And if anybody out there that are actors that do background acting or do principal roles or anything, definitely, sign up for the castingnetworks.com site. That's definitely a very, very amazing site. It is, I think, like $25, $30 a month or something like that, but it's a lot of roles on it. That's actually the place where I
Oh yeah.
got the Beyonce thing. Yeah, so yeah, casting networks, because a lot of people don't know about casting networks, but I definitely wanted to, put that in for sure. But I said like a month or two ago, I actually had I said, okay, let me just sign up for Casting Networks again. And I had signed up for it, and because I had used it for like 2 or 3 years, um, originally like it would be like $50 every month, but because I had used it for so long, they gave me like a premium account, and I only had to pay like $30 to sign up, and it was like, so I just signed up for that 1 month, and I had got a casting. So the casting I had got actually, well, this is the side note. I didn't finish the casting, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't finish it. But the casting I had got was for I don't know if people seen the Alien Earth trailer. Alien Earth is supposed to be something that's coming out on I forgot, like it's one of them apps, like, but Alien Earth, so we had to wear these, basically with the mandatory thing we had to have, where we had to have white tennis shoes with no logo. So so the casting, basically the paying was 4 days filming, and it was 4 days filming, and they was paying us $400 a day. So I signed up for it, I got casted for it and everything, and I had got paid like the day before the filming, so I'm like, okay, I had got to find these shoes, and I'm searching everywhere for these shoes. I wear a size 12, so I'm trying to find these shoes. And I got to the last store, and I had to buy a size 11. So imagine my feet was hurting. Like I had to be there at like 6, 7 in the morning down to the Javits Center. And we went to the Javits Center, and basically we had to do where, like, some of them were scientists, and some of us were like, we had the hazmat suits on, so we had this huge. If you
Mm.
ever seen the Alien Earth costume, if you ever seen the Alien Earth trailer, if you check it out, you actually see it. So they actually were having a viewing at the Javits Center, so we were actually, I guess, the live action part of the trailer part for the people that was coming to see it. So we had this huge egg thing inside of this thing. If you seen the Alien Earth trailer, you literally see exactly what it had. But the costume was so big, you could not breathe at all. You had to keep it on for 6 to 8 hours. Also, I was dripping sweat, and my feet was hurting so bad. But when I got in there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I got everything prepared. When I got in there, everybody didn't even have all white shoes on. People had Chucks on and this and that. And I sit here like, I'm over here, my feet are burning. Like I'm telling you, like excruciating pain. And it's like, when once you get there, you gotta stay there the whole day. So I think
Yep.
we got there, and I think it was like a holiday or something when 'cause we filmed it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But I think Monday, I think it was like a holiday or something like that. Or Sunday was, I don't know, it was Mother's Day weekend. So once I had the shoes on even for the second day, but my feet was hurting so bad. I literally did not go back for the third day because I really felt like I was just I couldn't breathe. Like it sounded so fun, but it was like no, like it was so excruciating. Like the pain. I don't care if $400 or not. That is not worth as much pain I was really going through. Like literally, like it was so bad. And I'm like, you know what? You know, they was calling me the third day, like, hey, are you coming? I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I wanted to do it so bad, but it was kind of like I don't know when the money sounds good, but it's kind of like my well being is so much more important. Honestly,
Yes.
when I'm in a hazmat suit, it's the one hazmat suit, then there's another thing on top of it, then another thing on top of it. And they got the big mask, then I got the whole hose that come from it. It's literally like a real hazmat suit, and it's kind of like. But the whole thing that pissed me off was when we put the outfit on, they gave us shoes. I'm like, y'all gave us a whole outfit, and I'm over here losing my mind. But it's kind of like when we didn't have the hat, like we would have to have the hazmat outfit on, even if we wasn't filming. So we had to sit in that hazmat outfit for hours and hours. I'm just like, I don't want, no. It looks so fun and everything, but I'm like, you know what, mm-mm, mm-mm. So because of that, I did get my how much I got? I think I got $1,200. They did send me a $1,200 check, like 2 weeks
See?
right afterwards. So yeah, so I mean, I made it for the money. The money was amazing. I mean, to really have it, but I was like, mm-mm, I'm not putting myself because I mean it's fun to do background, but background it could be a lot. It could just take up your whole day for no reason, and it's kind of like. I'm surpassed that. I'm going to be on the main stage. I can't. I just can't. Mm-mm. And then we got
It's
the
time to
costumes, our
showman.
faces, right? And our faces all covered. It's kind of like even when the people see it on TV, it's kind of like they're not even. Nobody's ever going to see it because it was just for a viewing for them. So it was never a viewing for people on TV. So I was like, you know what? I'm sure this probably could have took me further and this and that, but it's like I don't know if I want. I don't see myself going back to background acting. I just don't want to do that no more. I just feel like I've solidified myself just mentally to know like I know my worth enough to. The money sounded so good, yeah. The pay sounded so amazing every single time, but it's kind of like I don't want to waste 12 hours of my day doing nothing, just sitting around doing nothing. Like that's just
Fun though.
it's yeah, it's really it's not fun. It really isn't like I don't know. I feel like my mindset just have changed so much. Like I feel like I've just grown like a lot. Like I really have grown like a whole bunch. Where it's kind of like it just don't really phase me. Like even when I'm watching these these shows on these reality shows and these shows that we all watching. I don't know. I just don't feel that connected to it anymore. I don't know. Maybe if it's me, maybe if it's not real, maybe if I've experienced it and it's kind of like, I know how they really feel. So it's kind of like once you kind of already know the backstory of how it really feels, it's kind of like, you're not you're not missing nothing. And I think that's I think that's something that we really learn growing up. A lot of times, in a lot of situations, we really realize like we're not missing nothing. I was in the club after the play on Saturday, and it's like I'm not missing nothing. It's gonna still be there. So I think I'm just like really just reflecting, just kind of just like realizing like it's 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 okay to grow. I think that's really
Oh
my
yeah.
main that's my main quote that I just really just want to like leave with or just like say like it's okay to grow out of things that still want to be in your life. And you said the same thing, like just letting people go. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
um, I literally, just early this morning, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I took my paper, and I didn't even know how powerful my my hands were, or even I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but I just know I took my paper and I had a list of people that I just wanted to cut off, and I took this paper and I said, I'm core. I'm doing the energetic core cutting from this person. You no longer have power over me. You no longer, and even certain people like that, they literally hit me up right afterwards, like 5 minutes right afterwards, kind of like, oh, hey, as in if they felt the shift. Like people really feel the shift when I write stuff out and remove them from my life,
Oh
and
yeah.
just me realizing that today, writing that out, I said, okay, God, okay, universe, show me what else I can do with my hands, and writing to move the shift along. If I can activate other parts of my life, other parts of just my growth, or just me letting go of things, just show me. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm truly excited. But yeah, definitely check out my quick truths. I had what, 1,200 views, 1,600 views in 24 hours. I did two tours, two museum tours and stuff like that. Check out quick truths on my YouTube page for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that I was trying to get in the algorithm, and I stayed consistent. You just never know what I got coming out next. You just never know. I'm not limiting myself to anything. Maybe me and Style by Stevie might come out with like a scripted interview show or something like that. You just never know. We've been talking about something for so long. But I mean, I'm gonna have to write it out now so we can manifest it and actually make it happen. Honestly, because we definitely we have a lot of work to do, and I feel like you have a very bright light, and I see, I continue to watch you, and what was that word where you say I'm always inspired by you, always just continuing constantly, even like you said, whether it's one view or two views, I constantly always just seeing you over and over and over again. I just want to say thank you, and continue to just keep doing you, honestly, because it's just people like me, even though I may say, oh, I got all these things, just seeing you and your consistency and your just elevation every single time. Even like the flyer you made me, like the flyer, like it was amazing. Like I was like, okay, I'm about to come to her to create some fires for me. Like I really like really appreciated it. Like I really do appreciate it. So that's why I had to, you know, um, create Mr. Fashion Dolldom for you. And I'm not sure if we're about to end, but I definitely want to play Fashion Dolldom one more time for you, just
Yeah.
so yeah, because I really I didn't know how I wanted it to be, but if I get back in the studio again, I'm only going to go to the studio for music that I'm writing. I'm not going to go to the studio for something I'm freestyling on, because I'm freestyling because I'm having fun with it. And then the one thing about me, and which my aunt actually attested to, you see, my aunt really doesn't. My aunt don't support my music. She don't support anything I do, no matter what it is. Even no, it's like no matter what it is. Even she gave me writer's block. I would say back in 2021 or 2022. Oh, don't do music. That's Nicki Minaj. Da, da, da. And because that literally, honestly, has stopped me from doing music. Because I'm like, I came to you for support,
And
and you took
advice. Like,
and
don't do
and
that.
it right, it is kind of like, even still to this day. But I mean, I don't really send her stuff, anymore, because it's kind of like, okay, like you said, go where you're supported and not tolerated. And like I said, I don't know. Even with her saying like, oh, don't do this or don't do that, it still just gives me that push to still keep doing it. So I feel like even just her saying that, it's kind of like it's one of them things. It's like, oh, I want to express this to them, or let them hear my growth, but it's kind of like, does it even matter? Because am I doing it for them or for myself? So I just like coming to terms with that. What I was about to say is, like I said, she really just like, oh, don't do music, don't do this, and it gave me writer's block for a good long time in 2021, and where I had to speak to a couple other people, and they like, don't say no, don't stop, like don't stop,
No.
and um, literally, I would say like that. I say whether I'm doing a song with cursing in it, whether I'm doing a song, with God and gospel in it, it's like it's always an issue, even to the point of it's kind of like, okay, is it like I don't understand. It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like one of the things that they just don't want to see me go. They don't want to see my light. And the more I continue to see my light, it's kind of like, oh, okay. It's kind of like, what? I don't need to. I'm going to just continue to move in silence, like Jet Jeff, move in silence, and move in silence is so much better. I mean, I feel like I have moved in silence for sure, but like I said, the people that you expect to be there or want
To
to be there
support
for you, yeah, it really be like, I don't. Even my father, but my father is really supportive. Like my father said, yes, do what you want to do what makes you happy. Like my father just always continued to keep that push, honestly, and
rightfully
I
so.
definitely like, yeah, I truly appreciate him for that. Honestly, our connection is definitely um like he is somebody I can easily call. Even though we had our past, I don't know what happened to him in his past. So, I feel like even just us being on a better page, I feel like even if I don't have, the other some part of my family, I feel like just having my father, he really just gives me that push. Even if he's saying like, "Oh, why you're not working or why you're not doing this," he might not understand why this is or that is not, aligning the way he wanted to be. But it's kind of like he still is there in my corner. So I truly appreciate that push because I mean, I feel like me not being around my family, it's hard to really have real love, honestly. And it's an important thing to have real love. So that's the end of my talking. We're gonna play Fashion Dog, and then I'm gonna let you go. For Fashion Dog, if Fashion Dog, actually, when it came to the picture, we're gonna say thank you to AI ChatGPT because I gave AI like your whole background on your Instagram, like your whole description on your Instagram, and AI actually created the prompt for me to be able to create the photo. So it definitely wasn't all me at all. It actually created from just every single every word, and yeah, I'm excited about what the future holds because we're in a healing year, and next year is going to be another a brand new start. But yeah, we're going to end this on Fashion Dollar.
Hey, yeah.
There it is, Fashion
Y'all say
Dollar.
keep on making shit up. Yeah. Ain't no clown. Style, blend, couture. This everything she do at the door. I'm talking about style by Stevie. I'm talking about style by Stevie. Yeah, yeah. You at the style by Stevie. Door. If you into, you gon' see me. More. Shout out to style by Stevie. Check out style by Stevie. Then this the interview by style by Stevie. Yeah. Big Daddy Dante really did it. Came from PG, New York City. Damn, you know I'm this shit. Damn, you know I'm this shit. Damn, you gon' be like Dante. Can I get another little bit? Yeah, you a little bitch, and you gonna be like it. Then you gonna be a clown. Shout out to everybody who in.
Uh-oh. I think we lost Dante. There we are. Yeah, I think we're losing Dante, y'all. The single is called Fashion Dollum. Make sure you guys go and check it out. It is this song is dedicated to me. Dante went and created it based off of everything that I've been saying on the platform here, and I call y'all my fashion dolls. That is supposed to be me in the picture. So make sure y'all go and check it out, y'all. It is called Fashion Dollum, and
Oh, did it
I
come
have
back?
there we are. We're back.
It came out. Look, the enemy trying to knock. They trying to knock us out. That's crazy. Mm-mm. The enemy trying to knock us out.
But that is the cover work. If you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It is absolutely gorgeous. Dante did a
Yes.
spectacular job on the song, on the cover work, everything. I have to show it to my mom. So y'all go and check it out. I'm going to repost it on my page as well too, so you guys can see it as well. And you can go head on over and check it out. The song was played throughout this interview. Y'all make sure y'all go and check it out, subscribe, and run it up on Dante's platform, The Spoken Creator. Make sure y'all go and check that out. This was a great conversation, and we're going to talk after the show as well too, so we can
Okay.
catch up. But
Yes.
other than that, what are some gems you would like to leave with everyone today before we close out?
Some gems I would like to leave. Okay, I would say. Hmm. Actually, I do have three gems that I have saved in my phone. I would love to just say these are my
Okay,
affirmations. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. So, I posted this on my social media a while ago. So, I know we are in the healing year and things like that, and just
my
to
God.
share, yeah. So I would say literally just to share, something that a way that I use and the way that something that I use for myself is my breathing exercises, my breathing techniques, for meditation and stuff like that. And I'll use these quotes. I say, okay, so I have four different ones. So the way I would do like this first one that says, I remove it, I release it, I reset. And when I would do that, I would say, I remove it, I release it, I reset. Then I would inhale through my nose for 4 seconds. I would say that same quote in my head. Then I would hold it for 5 seconds. I would say that same quote again. I release it through my mouth for 6 seconds. Then I would say that same quote again, and then I would hold it at the bottom for 7 seconds. So that's called the 4, 5, 6, 7 method. I'm sure you've all heard of it. So these are my gems, and these are something that I say on the regular. I remove it, I release it, I reset. I live in the moment, but I don't live for it. I am aligned, tapped in, and in tune, and I am covered, I am clean, and I walk in the power unseen. So those four things really keep me going, honestly, on the daily. Um, honestly, yeah, they really keep me going.
Got to.
So yeah, let me know how they work for you.
I love
Oh,
them.
actually,
And
I
the
I
final
want to
thought
hear
ties
some gems
into
for
what
you.
yes, and
Oh,
my final thought is ties into what you're going to say. I don't have a final thought of the day, but I'm going to tell you guys this. Be gentle to yourself. And as Dante just said, rejuvenation is key for all of us. This is the healing year. We're seeing a lot of things being broken down and falling apart, a lot of things being ripped away from us. But this is the year for you to reinvent yourself and come back stronger. So it might seem like we are in a time where it we're in a time of uncertainty. But I want each and every one of you to remember that this is just the beginning of you and your chapter and your story. So continue to keep going forth, keep pushing, and don't give up. Again, rejuvenation, reinvention, and then a phoenix rises from the ashes. So where there are so many obstacles in the way that might seem like they're blocking you, never give up, because there's always something greater that comes in the end result. So remember that. I want y'all to remember that.
Yeah.
So, where can everyone follow you and check up with you? Again, I'm so proud of you, and we are going to chat after this interview as well.
Yes, so everybody can always follow me at spoken creator, everywhere on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on all different sites. But like I said, I'm not using no alter egos anymore. I'm just being authentically just myself. Because being authentically myself, just it feels so much better. It feels so much better. Alter egos can have too many attachments to, like,
To
it's so
you.
many attachments that come with it. And like when you heard me do that peace prayer, I'm moving on to just better parts of myself. Like I know it's not the end of it,
It's more to
it's just the
come.
beginning. Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah. So
Fashion dolls, they all have it. And it was so great catching up with you. And we will chat at the end of this interview. I'm gonna text you, and you text me. You got my number, so don't
yeah.
hesitate to reach out. We will keep in touch, and it is more to come. I'm gonna bring you back on the show, so he's gonna be coming back on the show. Don't y'all worry, I'm
Yes.
gonna bring him back. But joining me tomorrow, Fashion Dolls. In the meantime, between time, we have Nelson Davis joining me. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for that, and I will see y'all
Okay.
then. And this interview will be uploaded to Style by Stevie Daytime on YouTube, so you guys can check it out there. And I will be sharing Dante's song on there as well too. Make sure y'all go and check it out. Fashion Dollum, the song. You guys see the cover work for it. Make sure y'all go check it out and support. And I want you all again. Rejuvenation is key. So make sure that you are taking time, being thoughtful and gentle to yourself. I want you all to remember that. And I'll leave you with that, Fashion Dolls. Y'all take care, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
You are so welcome.